Do you believe that forgiveness is a gift from God? Watch this.
Some people obviously knew I was Jewish or whatever, and they started lining up behind me as I'm filming. And I had asked the Lord, I said, God, you know, I know I'm here to film, to present this to our viewers so you can get a taste of this, but I also know I needed to get this healing as well. And I asked God to give me wisdom and discernment to know when to stop the filming, you know, and let God do what he has to do with me. This girl, so obviously the people lining up behind me, so I let my camera go, and this the first person who did it was a person a little younger than me and asking me for forgiveness for something her uncle or grandparents have done. And I felt I needed to first ask her for forgiveness. I asked her for forgiveness for never in a million years wanting to ever come to Germany, not trusting anyone with a German last name, always wondering who their parents were, who their grandparents were, what did they do in the war. Just not, you know, even though people might be German Christians, I just no trust whatsoever. I asked her to forgive me for that, and I also I said, I will stand in the gap for all second and third generation survivors who also are carrying this bitter root and prejudice against Germans, no matter what they think and feel and where they stand with God. And so she forgave me for that, and then she said her forgiveness, I forgave her, and it was very weird. I just weird. I just never thought I would forgive that. I mean, Mitch, you and I, we spoke to people whose families were from Auschwitz and whose grandparents helped run the trains, and we were friends with these people. I would never be friends with such a person, just to think of who their family was. But anyway, this was a breaking point for me at that moment, and as we were hugging, something broke in my heart. It was like my heart was real hard about this issue, and it was like cracks it was breaking loose, and I was like breathing through my heart for the first time.
We love to hear your comments and suggestions. For the rest of this video, visit thecrossoverproject.org.